morning guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 8 we're on now, which is crazy. I've just finished getting ready. I'm running a tiny bit late for school. It's such good weather today. It's like really sunny and I only have 2 lessons today. I think I'm gonna go, I say go for lunch with Tom, not really, like go to Morrison's and then come back and eat it here because we have like 2 and a bit hours off in the middle of the day, so why not? I'm going for like a weird red themed makeup this morning. I didn't really intend to, I just kind of like had my Naked Heat palette in front of me and then this happened, so yeah, I don't really know. But anyway, I'm gonna go to school now. I'm gonna open my advent calendars later in the vlog because I just realised I hadn't done that yet today, but also like I don't really have time right now, so I need to go to school and I'll bring you along and see what we get up to today. Okay, so we are now in Morrison's car park. It's so cold today. Like, how cold is it? Very cold. It's like a whole new level. It's literally 1 degree. Like my car this morning said 0, but I think that was just because it had been stood in the cold. It's 1 degree basically, which is really cold, like to not be wearing a proper coat. I'm literally wearing a denim jacket. I don't have a proper coat. I need a coat. I kind of want like a puffy one like this. If you watched yesterday's Vlogmas, you'll have seen the coat that I absolutely loved in Debenhams, but like I low-key kind of wish I'd spent the money on it now because I wish I had a warm coat on. But
I could get you it for Christmas.
No, you're not getting me it for Christmas. It was really nice though.
I get you for Christmas. Which one was it?
It's too expensive. Don't do that, it really hurts. Anyway, we're gonna get some lunch, but neither of us are allowed to get chicken nuggets.
No, no. Alright, I'll get the fillets then.
No chicken. You had chicken for tea. No, yes you did.
No, I'm getting what I want. There's nothing else in there. I
know, this is why. Well, I'm not getting anything. Fine, we'll get chicken. I kind of want to see if they have a pasta pot, but my mum made me lunch earlier. I'm kind of just sat here talking because I don't want to get out of the car. So this week, I'm getting a pasta pot. This is such an exciting vlog. But basically, I didn't want chicken nuggets because you guys know I had McDonald's last night. So I thought, no chicken nuggets for me this week. We're done. We're ready to go. It's not even really lunchtime. It's like 11:45. But oh well.
Shopping at Morrison's.
That's alrighty. That's okay. Here's my receipt. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna do my advent calendar now. We've just come home for lunch. I do get lipsticks in it every day. Don't you watch my Vlogmas? Okay.
I'm genuinely scared.
So today, I don't hit you. Today is number 8. Oh, it's really difficult to do this with my hand. One sec, guys. Okay, I'm guessing it's gonna be orange. Oh, it is. Oh, you'll like this one, Mum. You maybe can have this. So this is a NYX Butter Gloss. This one's really nice. Do you want to have a look at it? Okay, I am now back from school. And I finished up my lunch and then I went back. Tom's still there now. Tom is coming back here after he's finished his lesson, just because, right, we really want to finish this bloody jigsaw. Like, it's like being on the table for 2 weeks. We want to get it done, so he's gonna come around. We're gonna do that, probably watch a film. I think me and my mum are gonna watch Riverdale now because Tom will be around in about half an hour. Yeah, we've got a bit of time to watch Riverdale. He'll probably just catch the end of it. But a good thing that just happened, I say good, kind of an exciting thing, is I just finished my UCAS application. Everything is now ready to apply to university, even though it's not actually a university degree that I'm applying for. It's all ready and done, so literally all I have to do now is pay it. I still have a massive issue with UCAS. The fact that you have to pay to apply to university is ridiculous. Like, are they not taking enough of your money? Like, anyway, but yeah, that's all done. I'm really happy about it. So hopefully that will start the ball rolling with like the next step and stuff, which does scare me slightly because like I still feel too young. Like I feel like I'm obviously mature enough to go to uni and stuff, even though I'd probably stay at home. I don't know, it's a weird one. It is. It's a weird feeling. Anyway, right now, I'm gonna just pop Riverdale on and then do some emails and send my UCAS application. So I'm trying to get Netflix up on my telly and for some reason it just keeps doing the loading screen and then saying error, try again. So I'm like, I don't know why. We've paid the subscription, why isn't it doing it? Like, Netflix, come back. In other news, how nice does the Christmas tree look? Like, I literally love being in the living room at this time of year because it's so Christmassy. Although we need to turn the lights on the, what's that called? Fireplace. Look, it's just saying that. What does that mean, guys? Somebody tell me. Netflix has incurred an error. Incurred, I can read. Encountered. My dad's changed our internet connection. Great, fab, love that, and he's just gone out. Okay, so I just watched this week's Riverdale. Also got changed into my like gym leggings because comfy. And yeah, I'm like really not a very big fan of Riverdale. I say this every week. I'm watching it because like I've decided that I watch it, so like I'm watching it, but it's just a bit of a joke of a program. So like, yeah, not a huge fan. This week's was kind of okay. Yeah, now I'm just waiting for Tom to get here. I need to do my giveaway for today's video. I think today's quite a good one. I need to go and check. I've like written a list. When I say I like need to go and check, basically I wrote a list and like, yeah, and then I'm also probably gonna do some photography tonight. I might actually show you my photography book. I feel like I haven't vlogged very much today, so I might do a photography talk through because a lot of you guys were like, yeah, this is definitely something I want when I asked you in last week's vlog, I think it was now. So might do that later tonight. Okay, so Tom is now here and we've been doing the jigsaw for like an hour. well, I say we, my mum and Tom, and I've been watching because I find it really difficult and also quite boring, because we're just doing white pieces now. Like, if you guys look at this, since we last showed you, I think it's like come a long way, but look how much of a gap there still is, and all of these are just plain white pieces. It's so difficult. So yeah, Tom's kind of enjoying it. I'm getting
I connected this bit there.
Frustrated. Oh, well done.
Got that bit.
That is good.
Yeah, cheers.
I'm so done. Like, no. It is going in.
It's not.
Isn't it?
Ask me if it's going in. I'll sue you.
Really?
I can sue you. I can fight. Who was it who did that for you? Someone did that, didn't they?
Somebody sued me?
No,
Oh, I'll have to cut that out, won't I?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
No, they didn't sue me. I think that would be a bit extreme.
They didn't. They were like. You know what I mean?
They were like, what?
I don't know.
Yeah, annoyed. Annoying. Annoyed. Look at all of his hair.
What's this? What's this? What's this? Poor fish. She was like a big poor fish. Big poor fish.
You're so annoying, do you know that? People will be watching this being like, God, it's like Molly has another little brother. So I've just been helping Tom because for his graphics he needs some like mascots to help him with his project, and he just needed to draw some cartoons. I can't draw cartoons.
I really like them.
Tom apparently can't either, so he made me do it. You need to do how many more? 4.
No, that'll be alright for now.
Yeah, I've got to live up to that quality.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, these are our 3 characters. We've got Looking Lucy, Careful Colin, and I just called this one Safe Sally, but that's real boring.
Did you call it Safe Sally?
Yeah, you can come up with a name beginning with S.
Sam.
Sam. Safe Sam.
Sam works for both.
Yeah, because then it could be a girl or a boy.
Leave it for them to decide.
Oh, there you go. Okay guys, so I've just finished up eating my tea. Tom has now gone home. And I thought I'd do my giveaway now because I am going to do my photography talk through, but I want to do my giveaway before I do that. So the things I'm giving away today are this neon sugar confection hold and control spray, this neon sleek and sculpted smoothing cream, and then a lip coaty and brow coaty little goodie bag thing. So some of you might have seen I did an ad with Neon about a week and a half ago now, and I absolutely love these products. And then ages ago they sent me a couple of their little ones out, so I thought these would be super handy for some of you guys because they're like travel size and they're like the mini versions, so if you like them then you could buy the bigger ones. So yeah, if you want to be in with a chance of winning these, all you have to do to enter, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and then leave your Instagram or Twitter in the comments below. The winner of yesterday's giveaway, which for me was the Body Shop stuff, is Safia. I think I've pronounced that right. I'm going to put the comment on screen as I always do. So thank you so much for entering, to everybody that did, and good luck to everybody that's about to enter this one. Okay guys, so as promised, I'm going to do a bit of a photography talk through now. So here is my sketchbook. I'm really happy with this one actually. If you guys have been watching for a while, you'll know that I've done one of these videos before. This is my year 13 coursework project, so we actually do have another one which will start after Christmas. So this, my deadline is Christmas. It's very nearly finished, but it's not. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a little talk through because I asked in a vlog like last week and you guys were like, yeah, I'd like to see it. So here is my year 13 photography coursework. It's not fully finished, but it's nearly finished. So I chose the theme of light, which was actually off last year's paper. It wasn't on this year's paper, but I really struggled to find a topic that I wanted to do, and it is an option to do one from last year if you contact the exam board directly, so that is what I did. So I picked light and I used these as my inspiration. So the first artist that I looked at, well not really artist, photographer, was Brandon Waffle. Now if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will know that I absolutely love his work. So you've probably seen him. He's quite famous on social media for his photography actually, which is actually how I found him. He does a lot of photography with YouTubers. Some of these are YouTubers. So yeah, I really love his photography. Then I did a shoot kind of inspired by him, kind of not. I just looked at different lights, sunsets, wrote about them, that kind of thing. And then these were my most successful images. So this is Liv. I'm sure you all know Liv Rook. And I did this shoot back in July, you might remember. It was actually while I was away in London on work experience, and then I just popped this little map of like where specifically it was. And then I did another shoot also with Liv in her bedroom with a load of fairy lights so that I could use these to layer onto the other images. Just similar to these, I popped these in so that like the examiner will know like what I'm going to use these for and what the purpose was. So then I layered them onto these images as if Liv was holding them. I did all of this within Photoshop. Then just like enhanced the saturation of these. I didn't really use the fairy lights on these pictures just because I thought they were quite like strong images to start off with. So yeah, that is my edits pages. Did a little bit of writing. Then I did a second shoot, also inspired by Brandon Waffle, but this was looking at his flare photography. So then I looked at a separate artist that just did flare photography and picked this one here. She's actually, I think she's Spanish, I could be wrong. Or he, I'm not even too sure. God, that's really bad, isn't it? But yeah, and then I did this shoot with my friend Emma and my friend Sam. We all went to Fraysthorpe Beach one time. It was a couple of months ago, but you might remember the vlogs. So I just put these images in here, and then I put my edits in like this. So I edited them on Photoshop to just like get rid of, like, if you look at the original pictures, there's actually like a wire trailing in all of them, because the way we did it was we pumped the paint. This is actually paint, not a flare. We pumped it through a like ball pump, I guess you would call it, like one of those things you use to blow a football up, and we used that to blow air through a plastic bag. It was actually really makeshift, and then on Photoshop I've just like edited that out and enhanced all of this and made it a little bit bigger, pasted it and all of that stuff. I explained how I did it down here. Then I went on to strengthen my link back to Brandon Waffle. I thought, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some photography at somewhere with really nice lighting. So I actually did do this in a vlog as well, but there's a car wash in Beverley near where I live that's got really nice neon strip lighting. So I thought I'll take my camera there, I'll persuade my brother to go, and we'll get some nice shots. And then these were some of my favourite standalone images. I still really like this shoot. It was really, really nice. And the lights really make it. So yeah, I also took these fairy lights. This looked like it's been digitally overlaid, but it hasn't. I actually took a string of fairy lights, and that is that. It creates a really nice bokeh effect, which again links to my Brandon Waffle project. And then these are some more nice standalone images. I think this looks like an album cover, like something that you'd see on like the cover of like The Script or the 1975, like, yeah. I then, to develop this, instead of developing them on Photoshop, I thought I'd go back and do the shoot again, but this time I took a CD with me. Well, my friend Jenny actually brought a CD, and we took the lights back, and I also had Jenny wearing these glasses just to like add to the reflection. So these are some of my favourite images. These are the images I've used like throughout the rest of the book to like strengthen my project, because they're some of the strongest. This nice flare on the camera was actually done with a CD reflecting onto the lens. So yeah, it was all just trial and error, and then the ones that worked well I've put in here. I've written about them. I've written about the ones that maybe didn't work so well. And then I've stuck in like, oh, that's the wrong way around. Stuck in my favourite two here, which is this one because it's lovely the way that it reflects, and then also that one just because of, again, the reflection is something I really, really like, and again links to my original artist, which was Brandon Waffle. So then I chose to look at another artist, one that layered her images because I wanted to go down a bit more of an abstract route. So I'm looking at Stephenie Jeong in this section, and some of her photography, which is over here. And I then did a photo shoot with my friend Izzy, and this was at Hull Fair. Now these images were actually taken in a mirror maze, so it was quite confusing to start off with because a lot of the photography is her in like a mirror maze. So it's really great for the light side of it, which obviously is basically my whole project, because the reflections of the lights and the depth of field were amazing in these photographs. I really enjoyed the shoot. I think she enjoyed it, so I've just written about it here, what I liked, what I didn't like, and then I layered them on Photoshop similar to my artist and made them a bit more abstract because I thought I can't look at Brandon Waffle the whole way through. I really need to develop this idea, so I thought if I layer them, they would be a bit confusing. Now these aren't my favourite pieces of work. My teacher really likes these. The more you look, the more you can see, and I just explained like how I did it and stuff. And then I looked at another artist. This is Jamie Swarbrick. Now he's actually a videographer rather than a photographer, and he does various different online projects. So like if you're into arty videos, I'll try and find his YouTube channel, and he did these like projection images, and I thought, what could make this more abstract? I will do projection. So then I took my friend Izzy and reshot these photos with the actual picture reflected, well, not reflected, projected onto a wall, like overlaid on her. So I need to print out like a couple more of these, but for example, this is my friend Izzy in the same pose with a picture of her projected onto the wall behind her, if that makes sense. Like that was quite a fun shoot to do. I need to put a gallery visit in here, I haven't done that yet. Then I moved away from that a little bit and looked at Picasso. So I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Picasso. He did really famous line drawings with light, and at the time of year that it is, or has just been, I thought I can recreate this using sparklers, because again it links to light, it's showing a different skill. I've got like long exposure photography going on and it's something I really like, so I thought I will trial this a little bit. Now I think these worked really nicely, but they are a little bit off topic, so I had to then link these into my project. So I thought I'll trial these over my images of Jenny, because these are the strongest images I think. I tried to use them to like draw attention to the main bit of the photograph, so like her, or maybe like circling her eyes. I really like how it kind of crosses over her eyes in this picture. I need to write about those and like put my Photoshop screenshots on there, but yeah. Then I looked at another artist, still looking at the same thing, but this is Hannah Guy. Now she actually uses acetate images and layers them up and creates an abstract feel in that way, because I really liked the abstract vibes of my Mirror Maze shoot, but I hadn't used it in this shoot. So what I did then was print my images onto acetate. So here are my original 4 images of my friend Jenny on acetate, and then they're the originals. And then what we did then was layer them up on a light box. So basically that's like a box obviously that shines light from underneath, and when I layered it, then I could layer my images 3 or 4 on top of each other. So it was really abstract, it was quite out there, but it was a different way of looking at the light and the vibrancy of the original images. So that's my page on that. I really liked doing that. Here are some of the more successful ones. These 2 are my favourites. I really like that one because again it's quite confusing. It is a similar idea to the other artist, but it's doing it with acetate rather than on Photoshop, which was quite nice. I then took the same images. Oh no, that's broken, that's annoying, I need to retie that. I did the same on tracing paper. I need to write about this. This is my like unfinished bit. But these were my images that I did with tracing paper. These were just a little bit less successful because tracing paper isn't as transparent as acetate, so it didn't work as well. Like they're not as obvious, but it still kind of worked, so yeah. And then I linked it back to my sparkler images. So I printed my sparkler image on acetate as well. And then I reshot those on the light box because I thought I can really like enhance these and use these as an example of like further development. So I layered 2 of the original images and then the sparkler one on top of that, and then just did like a couple more like that, and then I'm gonna stick the best ones of those in bigger, but I'm yet to do that. But that is everything, and I've just been talking for 10 minutes, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed a little look through. I'm really happy with this project. Currently I'm sitting just under an A star, so I'm really happy with how it's gone, to be honest. I've put, not literally under an A star, I'm about like 2 marks off an A star. There's a literal star. So obviously once I finish the writing that I haven't put in yet and added a little bit more detail that my teacher tells me that I maybe need to put in, hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be a good grade. Not gonna rely on it too much because with creative subjects the boundaries change all the time, and obviously it depends who marks it as to what they think. Also I look very tired, don't know why. But yeah, a lot of you guys said that you're interested in looking at that. If you weren't interested, sorry, I've just spoken for 10 minutes, but I do like having it to look back at because I might not get this book back, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, I've enjoyed doing it and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Okay guys, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I actually sound really lispy. I've got retainers in. I haven't worn my retainers in a couple of nights, so that's very bad. But I think instead of editing my vlogmas tonight, what I'm actually gonna do right now is just pop Netflix on until I like fall asleep. I kind of want to watch the film, I think it's called A Prince's Christmas. My friend Gabby recommended me it like a week ago, and I haven't watched it yet, so I thought might watch that tonight, and then I'll just edit my vlogmas in the morning because obviously it's Saturday, so I don't really need to like be up, so that's really good. But yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, give it a huge thumbs up. I'm sorry if it was slightly longer, but I did want to talk through my photography at some point, so hope you have enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you have, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.